boys and girls, welcome back to the Steak and Brush. I'm Christine, and today for you I have a second impressions of the Colourpop High Tide palette. I actually did a whole video, like a get ready with me, doing like a bunch of stuff that I had purchased at Ulta. This was one of them, and apparently I didn't hit record. Because, you know, that's how I am. So, I thought, you know what, we'll just, today, it'll technically be my second impression, but it's only the second time I've used it. But we'll go ahead and we'll just do the eyes today. Since, I mean, nothing else that I used was really new. It was just a bunch of stuff that I had picked up at Ulta and some, you know, free gift with purchase kind of things. So yeah, let's get into it. This came out, it was a Colourpop exclusive to Ulta last week. I don't know the exact date that it came out, but it came out last week. They had 3 different palettes. One was just kind of a, you know, nudie palette. The other one was kind of a mauve palette, you know, nothing that I don't have, and this piqued my interest here. As you can see, it's definitely a different color story. I like blues. I have problems with them though, as in they just don't seem to look all that great on me. But this has enough and this has enough blue in it that I thought maybe it would work. So we're gonna try it out. Yeah, and let's see, this was, like I said, if I didn't say it, $14. No mirror, but 9 pans. You know, I love their 9 pan monochromatic palette. So let's just get into it. I have everything else on my face. I primed my eyes with Anastasia Beverly Hills shadow primer, and yeah, let's just see what we can do. I do apologize for my hair. It's a Sunday. It's like 9 o'clock. What is it? 9:15. I've done my walking for today. I've done my yoga for today. I just thought, you know what? Let's just do it before I forget. So yeah, let's get into this. I think I'm going to try a tricolor look with this. Let's start with this Currents up here. Oh, yeah, this one right here. And I'm just using, this is the Moda Pro Detail BMX 0 or 420. I'm sorry, not 042. I am also wearing, I'll just tell you some of the other things I'm wearing while I do this, because I did talk about them in my non-existent video. I tried out, they had on sale the Kat Von D, what is this called? So this one had beautiful packaging. True Portrait Liquid to Powder Foundation. I'm very impressed by that. You know, I tried the Good Apple foundation balm, and I like it, but it's finicky and you have to use it just the right way. But it is full coverage, which is nice with all of my lovely sunspots coming in. You know, so I wanted to try the Locket foundation. I heard really good things about it as far as a full coverage foundation would go. And, you know, I didn't buy KVD as long as she was involved in it, and this is now that she's gone, I feel free to try out the brand, so I'm very behind on that. And yeah, but I like that, so I definitely will. I think Sephora has like a deluxe sample size or something, and I think that would be perfect to try out. But this one was only $18, and I really, really like it. It is super, super light. Not coverage wise, it is about a medium coverage foundation, but it, as far as how it feels on my skin, and you know, it's hot, it's summer, I don't want anything that feels super heavy on my skin. Okay, now, which one do I want to go into? I think I'm going to go into this free floating here. using the same brush. I'll probably use the same brush for most of this. Let's see. My bronzer today, I used, the Nars in Laguna. My birthday was in May, so that was my Sephora birthday gift. My blush, super excited about this. It's the McGrath. Here, I'll even open this one up. I got the, this is the Skin Fetish Divine Blush. This is in Desert Orchid. And I kind of got it in the bronzy, peachy color, summer and all. Really like it. Highlights, nothing new, it's just a Colourpop. My lips, that was another thing I had. It was actually one of the newer things that I ordered from Ulta for that video. I'll show you that here in a second. I picked up 2 of the new NYX Lip Lingerie XXL. I don't know what the difference is between the original Lip Lingerie and these. I never tried those, but this one that I'm wearing today is in Straps Off. I also got it in Warm Up. I actually really like the way these feel. NYX is hit or miss for me on a lot of makeup, but I really, really like their lip products. I really haven't been disappointed with any of the lip products that I've tried from them, and I have with other things that I have tried. Let's see, where do we want to go? I'm going to go into Urchin here. Outer corners are usually where I screw it up a bit. But let's just see. Probably should have done my eyes first and then the rest of my face, but wasn't thinking. Not that there's fallout with this, but then I could help fix the shape. A very pretty color. I just don't know. I think it's one of those colors that just doesn't work very well for me. I think it's a little too blue. Probably should have stuck with the greener ones. Let's do some blending and see what happens. But the colors themselves are really pretty. It's, again, just sometimes have a problem with blues. Let me know if you tried any of the other 2 ones that were released by Ulta this week. It's been a while since I bought any Colourpop. I'm trying to think of what the last... Was Bambi the last Colourpop I bought? I may be wrong, but that's the last one I can think of right offhand. Because I didn't do the Barbie. I'm just not, a Barbie person. So it didn't really speak all that much to me. And I don't know. That might have been the last one. Okay, let's go in. Back in with that, what did we say that was? Free floating. Some more of that shimmer there. Then, just on the actual lid, I'm going to use this Just a Splash. always think it looks more like a topper, but it really isn't. It's much more opaque than I think that it looks like in the pan. I don't know if that differentiated too much, but all right. Now let's do the under eye. And I'm just going to go in with, this is an Alter Ego number 6. I'm going to go with Lunar down here at the bottom if I don't drop this. So what are your plans for summer, everybody? I really have no vacation plans. Pre-pandemic, used to go down to Florida with my brother and his family. I'm going to go into Flora right here and just kind of buff that out. We stayed at my mother-in-law's condo that she has down there. Oh, I'm sweating. But yeah, she sold the condo. And we just, we didn't really have enough time to plan much. Not that I blame her for selling, I'm not complaining about that at all. But, we just didn't know towards the beginning of the year, what we were going to be able to do. We didn't know when vaccines were coming or anything like that. So we didn't plan much and we didn't budget much. And so my brother's just doing little family vacations with just the 3 of them. And, my husband doesn't like to go anywhere. So it's always just my daughter and I. Okay, I'm going to add some lashes and liner. Just going to go in with my Glam Light calligrapher pen. Yeah, so, I might go up and visit my parents for about a week or so, and I'm going to take a day trip up and visit my husband's sister for her birthday. But besides that, not really doing anything. Hopefully next year we can plan something more out. Liner always makes my eye look so much better. And then I'm just going to throw on some of the Sephora Lashcraft mascara that's probably on its last legs, because I'm sure I've had it way too long. Hate getting rid of stuff. It's so hard for me. It's not as bad as both my husband and daughter have hoarding tendencies, but it's not as bad as that. But speaking of which, we're doing like a household cleanse. I don't know if we've talked about it before, but my daughter's room was horrible. Said she's 21. She has a lot of anxiety issues and some borderline hoarder tendencies. So it finally got to the point where it said, nope, you gotta clean this room. So we completely revamped it, got rid of tons of furniture in there, and I'm really proud she got rid of a lot of stuff. We donated so much. We've donated so much. Half my house is gonna be at the local thrift stores. And then I've, kind of took the cue and really gutted my room here. And now I'm going through our spare bedroom, which has kind of become the catch-all for everything we just don't know what to do with. It's oh, just put it in there. Except for all the old furniture that we don't know what to do with, and that's all sitting in my basement. And I have a whole basement that I really can't use because there is so much extra furniture in there. But I'll get there eventually. Okay. Alright. I really like it. Again, I need to stay away from the bluer colors on the spectrum. But I'm going to say the same thing I always do with every Colourpop first impression. If you like the color story, if you like Colourpop's formula, absolutely go for it. $14, great deal. I know this is not going to be everybody's cup of tea, but if it, you know, if you like the colors, go for it. Colourpop, I think, has an amazing formula. I don't think you can, there are many on the market that you can beat, especially for the price. And, you know, if you like these colors, there's not a whole lot of palettes, especially in this price range, that you're going to get all of these colors together. So, same thing I say every time with Colourpop, but I hate to repeat myself, but unless they make a formula change, and why would they when they're doing so good, I think it's great. And there's no marketing tie-ins, so that, you know, it keeps the price low. So, yeah, check it out at Ulta. I think that's all I got for you today. Again, if you purchase the other ones in the other two in the collection, let me know. Tell me what you think. I'm interested to hear about them. But I think I probably have all of those colors and other Colourpop palettes because I have so many of them. Alright, well, thank you so much for being here tonight. I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out if you haven't already. Leave a comment. Love, love, love reading those comments. And check me out over on Instagram at steak_and_brush. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.